the track, killing it every time. Is this thing on? Can you hear me now? Mark Payne's podcast, gonna show you how to level up your life, break free from the chains, ignite your inner fire through sunshine and through rain. Is this thing on? Let the truth be told. Mark Payne's podcast, stories to unfold, of triumph and struggle, the human heart's design. In this digital age, his voice is truly divine. Yo, check the stats, numbers don't lie. Mark Payne's podcast, reaching for the sky. From humble beginnings, a voice in the night, now a beacon of hope, shining ever so bright. He tackles tough topics, no subject too taboo. With intellect and wit, he'll see you through. Each episode a journey, a lesson to be learned. In this podcast community, we're all forever concerned.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is your boy Mark Payne with Is This Thing On Unplugged Radio. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. What's going on? What's going on? That's right, it's your boy Mark Payne. And this morning, once again, I'd like to talk to you about being safe. Being safe out here in the world, because you know we're living in a place where safety is null and void. So make sure you look out for each other and make sure you are being your brother's keeper, because we're living in a place now where we have to look out for each other and we have to protect each other at all times. You know what? This morning I want to talk about knowing when to deal with good situations that come towards your way. Know that there are individual people in the world that are genuine, that are genuinely trying to start their own businesses, that are genuinely trying to start their own establishments the right way and do good business. It's essential that we all learn that doing good business is essential at all times. There are individuals out there who are actively seeking to do the right things towards other individual people that are, in the entertainment business, that are seeking out a genuine way to help individual people that are looking for a genuine opportunity in their lives. One thing that I've noticed is that you don't play with people's careers. You don't play around with something that they love. It's like messing with a family member. Music is a lot close to people's hearts, and those who are into music and genuinely into creating music is like a family member, a part of your life where you feel like, you're kind of almost married to it, because it has helped you through a lot of situations in your life, good and bad. Just hearing the story or being able to create a story of your life or create something that you've gone through in your life helps a lot, because it gets it off of your chest. It gets it off of your spirit. And it helps you to overcome that situation. There's a lot of songs that were released in the early 70s that pretty much were that vibe, where we would listen to the songs and the songs would speak to us, and it would speak to our hearts, and it would speak to our circumstances and certain situations that went on in our lives. So when the songs came out, we looked forward to listening to those songs because it helped us throughout our day, throughout our lives, throughout our work. And so we appreciated the artists from that time era, that time frame. In the year 2025, we often revisit those songs and we often revisit those vibes because it's that sound that helps us to get through our day, or it's the sound that helps us to get through any situation that we're going through. Even music that we've created that we haven't heard for a long time that we thought was just, sometimes when you revisit that music and you listen to it, you go, wow, what was I thinking? Or I didn't think that this music was as, extraordinary as I thought it was, until you actually sit there and listen to what you did and you were like, wow, this music is just, I didn't know what I was thinking, but I was going through it. I was going through something and I created this sound, this music. And it just, at that time I needed it, and I needed to get something off my chest and off my head to make myself feel better at the time. And that's important. That's important in this industry, is that you understand that music is a healer. Music is a soul changer. Music is something that moves you in an area where no one else can move you. It's a divine thing. It's a spiritual thing. And when you are genuinely trying to help individual people in the music industry or independent music industry, then you'll know when they are being genuine, when they're trying to help you, because they're trying to put you on different levels of entertainment by giving you the best of what they see and how it can help you to get to that level of where you can express yourself, your music, and who you are. That's important. Always seek out the individual people that are genuine and that were trying to help you in your music career. Now, because there are people out there that are genuinely trying to help you, it doesn't mean that you take advantage of them. That's not good. That's not a good situation. Right? You can't be good, or you can't seek out good with bad, because it's not going to work. It's like water and oil. It's not going to gel well. So straighten up your intentions, Know that when you're seeking out good business individual people, you got to have a good business ethic and character as well, because people will detect that you are involved with something that's either shady or bad business, and it's not good for your music career. All right? Speaking of business, I have collaborated with a business called Top Cat Talent. I think they are awesome. I think it's a phenomenal company that works with independent artists. It gives them a voice. It gives them an opportunity to express themselves and to become known amongst their peers and other individual people in the independent music industry. These are opportunities to help you build your courage, to be courageous at what you do, and allow the world to hear you. This is a platform that I have collaborated with. I thought would be a great opportunity for individual artists out there that need a hand up. Top Cat Talent. You can find them on the Google Play Store and on the Apple App Store. You download it, you join up, and guess what? There are competitions. That's right, there are competitions on their app. You can win money on the app, just by uploading your music, and you can make money from your music. A lot of places don't offer that, and so it's just something that they offer to artists, and I think it's a great opportunity for other artists to explore and discover what they have to offer. There are also on the Is This Thing on Unplugged.com website, where you can find out more about them and their business. As I stated, they are a collaborator of Unplugged Radio, and they are essential for a lot of young and upcoming artists who are in the business trying to make their way to the next level of being top musicians. So if you're trying to build that courage up, you're trying to build up that market, you're trying to build up your brand, look for Top Talent Market, Top Cat Talent. They call it Top Cat, TOPKAT, on the App Store and on Google Play Store. All right, so get with them and you'll see how you can benefit from being a part of their platform. Anyway, in the music news, I do have some music news that I just wanted to share with you guys about Fifth Harmony. And a lot of us didn't think that Fifth Harmony would ever get back together again. However, Fifth Harmony is not officially reuniting as a group, but there was a surprise reunion at a Jonas Brothers concert in September 2025. And the remaining members are reportedly in talks for a 2026 reunion for a documentary and potential tour to mark the 10-year anniversary of their album 727 and the song Work From Home. However, Camila Cabello, the former member who left the group, will not be participating in this reunion. This marked the first time the members have reunited in person since their hiatus in 2018. The members posted on their old Fifth Harmony social media account for the first time since 2018. The Hollywood Reporter reported that the remaining 4 members of Fifth Harmony are in talks to reunite for a 2026 tour and documentary, according to insiders. This reunion will coincide with the 10-year anniversary of their album 727 and the hit song Work From Home. As I stated, Camila Cabello will not be a part of this potential reunion due to prior commitments and the fact that it would be a reunion of the 4-member group. So, it would be nice to have Camila Cabello back with the group. I don't know what happened to where, besides her prior commitments, but to all you artists out there that are in groups, whatever disputes you have with each other, fix them. They need to be fixed. All right? Because when you came in the industry, you came in as a group. And people loved you because of your togetherness, community, doing it together. So, even though you have a lot of individuals that have gone solo from the groups, they never forget where they came from. And they always reunite as a group to come back to do something even more greater. Look at the Jackson 5. Even though Michael Jackson left the group and became a solo act, he never forgot his brothers. He's always came back for them. Always. Reunited with the Jacksons and performed on stage because he just knew how to fix it with his brothers. They started together, right? Michael didn't start on his own. He started together with his brothers. So whenever we are in situations like that, we have to learn how to fix them, right? Don't always hold a grudge against individual people. If something went bad or if it was bad business, then always find a way to fix it. Because 2 heads are always better than 1, right? You can't always do this whole thing by yourself all the time. Learn how to fix it, all right? That's how it should be at all times. And so another thing too, when it comes to entertainment or, individual people in the entertainment business. Don't never think that you're too good to be around other individual people that you knew coming into this business. Or you're just too good to talk to people, or you can't interact with people that you knew. The people that know you, the people in your neighborhood, the people that helped you get to where you're at. Don't never feel like you're too good to interact with them, because you're not. All right? As easy as you go up, you can come down. So remember where you came from. Remember the people in your lives that helped you get to where you're at. And always acknowledge them when you see them. Because they're always going to remember a good experience or a bad experience. I always tell people this. It's like going on a family trip, right? To some place where you've always wanted to go. And everybody's excited and you want to get there. And on your way to that place, you catch a flat driving on the road. And, it was just the experience of, man, we had a bad time with fixing that tire, and we got to our destination. We got there. We had a good time when we got there. We came back on the road driving, and we had this fear of catching another flat tire again. One thing that people will never forget on their way to something joyous in their lives, they'll never forget the bad experience that they had, whether it be good or bad. They'll remember the good. They remember that they fixed the flat and they got to where they wanted to be at and they had a good time. But they'll always remember that flat they caught on their way in. That's what it's like when people see you that you know and you bypass them and you don't say nothing to them. They feel like they caught a flat tire on their way to see something that they thought would be a joyous moment, but they caught a bad situation because somebody that they supported or loved and came up with rejected them or gave them the cold shoulder. They'll never forget it. So always remember in your life, acknowledge the people that helped you to get to where you're at. Don't feel like you're too good to not acknowledge them. And after that being said, I just wanted to once again tell everybody to have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in to Unplugged Radio. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow early in the morning. Peace and love. It's your boy Mark Payne.